Welcome to the AI Opus, or as we like to call it, TEO. Hey Mike, how are things going today?
Hey Sarah, doing great, just trying to keep up with all the AI buzz. I'm really excited to dive into today's topics. What do we have lined up?
Oh, we have a lot to cover. Let's kick things off with some big news from Google. Larry Page, one of the co-founders, is working on a new AI startup called Dynatomics. It's led by Chris Anderson, the former CTO of Kittyhawk. They're focusing on using AI to optimize product designs for manufacturing.
That sounds fascinating. How exactly does AI optimize product designs for manufacturing?
Well, AI can analyze vast amounts of data to suggest improvements in design and efficiency, potentially reducing costs and speeding up production. It's like having a super intelligent assistant that can evaluate countless possibilities and pick the best one.
That's impressive. Moving on, I heard Mistral has launched a new tool. What's going on there?
Absolutely. Mistral is making waves with their new Mistral OCR, an API that extracts text and tables from images and PDFs. It's designed to outperform its competitors and supports multiple languages. They're also positioning themselves to compete with OpenAI with a suite of models, all while maintaining an open source focus.
Open source, you say. Why is that important?
Open source allows for more collaboration and transparency, which can lead to faster innovation and better security. It lets developers build on each other's work, which is crucial in a rapidly evolving field like AI.
Got it. Now what's new with Docker and Anthropic?
Docker's founder, Solomon Hykes, has introduced a potential open source alternative to Anthropic's Claude Code. It's integrated within Dagger and allows developers to add AI features into their applications using various models. Meanwhile, Anthropic submitted policy recommendations to the White House, focusing on AI safety and export controls. They also fixed a bug in their Claude Code tool that could have caused system issues.
Sounds like Anthropic is really pushing for policy changes. Why are those important?
Policy changes are crucial to ensure AI is developed and used safely and ethically. As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, having robust safety protocols can prevent misuse and unintended consequences.
Makes sense. Let's talk about Razorpay. I heard they're expanding into Singapore?
Yes, Razorpay is expanding into Singapore, marking their second Southeast Asian market after Malaysia. They're aiming to boost Singapore's digital economy with AI-powered payment solutions tailored for small and medium businesses.
That's a smart move. How about First Citizens India?
First Citizens India has appointed Satya Prakash Ranjan as the new country head and head of technology. With his extensive experience, he'll be leading teams to support the strategic priorities of the US-based First Citizens Bank.
Sounds like a strong leadership move. What's happening with OpenAI?
OpenAI's ChatGPT has doubled its weekly active users to 400 million, thanks to new models like GPT-4o and rising mobile usage. They've also added direct code editing capabilities in their macOS app. However, there are some safety concerns raised by former policy researcher Miles Brundage about how OpenAI has handled safety issues in the past.
That's a huge user base. What's next on our list?
Turing, the AI coding provider, raised $111 million in a Series E funding round, boosting their valuation to $2.2 billion. They're focusing on investments in AGI infrastructure and AI model development.
That's significant funding. What about Fairies?
Fairies, a New York-based startup, is launching with $7.5 million in seed funding. They offer a housekeeping subscription service with AI-driven cleaning plans and dynamic pricing.
Interesting concept. What's new with DuckDuckGo?
DuckDuckGo is expanding its generative AI offerings with their chatbot, Duck.ai, which integrates models from various companies while emphasizing user privacy.
Privacy is always a hot topic. How about Intangible?
Intangible secured $4 million in seed funding to launch a no-code, web-based 3D studio. It allows users to generate 3D world concepts using text prompts.
Very cool. And lastly, what's happening with Christie's and AI art?
Despite opposition from artists, Christie's AI art auction exceeded expectations, generating over $700,000. Refik Anadol's work sold for $287,200, showing strong collector interest in AI-generated art.
AI art is really taking off. Any industry-wide reflections?
There's a growing focus on balancing rapid innovation with safety and ethical considerations. It's a theme echoed across the industry.
Important stuff. Well, Sarah, that was a packed episode.
It sure was, Mike. Thanks for joining me, and thanks to our listeners for tuning in to TAO. Be sure to join us next time for more AI news and insights.
See you next time, everyone.